All right, and we are going live. What's going on, y'all? Cierra G. Wiles checking in, your trend-setting coach, helping you make better career decisions. I'm excited to be here. Y'all know I have to do my little homework. I have to share and do all of that good stuff. So please, while you are joining, please like and share. Do all of the good stuff for me. Help me spread the word about what we're doing right here live on Facebook. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I see y'all done popped in already. Let's do this. Let's do it. All right. I'm in here and I'm ready. I have shared it. I've done everything I needed to do. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for everybody who's going to go back and watch and rewatch this live broadcast. Today, I have a very special guest. I call her my friend, my big sister, Stacy McKinney. How you doing?
Hello. I'm doing great. Hope everybody out there is doing well.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm excited to have you. I really am. I have been waiting for this conversation because you come with a wealth of experience, you come with a wealth of knowledge. And so I'm going to allow you to introduce yourself to the people, let them know who you are, where they can find you, all of that good stuff.
Okie dokie. All right. So my name is Stacy McKinney. Currently, I work at SC Works, South Carolina Works at McAllister Square Mall. I have been there 18 years, long time. Kind of moved up the ladder. I've been in case management, supervision. Now I am a community outreach facilitator / coordinator. So basically, my job consists of being out in the community, explaining to our partner agencies, getting new partners, explaining to everyone about our programs, telling them about our job seeking services, and also our free training services that we offer as well for those who qualify. So I also facilitate workshops on personal branding, job search strategies, soft skills, what we call essential skills for the workplace. And my counterpart in Spartanburg also does some workshops on resume writing, interviewing skill techniques, how to navigate LinkedIn on social media, that type of thing. So we do have workshops that we offer for anyone that want to attend, and they are free as well.
Nice. Nice. So y'all already know where y'all can find Stacy, and we're getting ready to get right into this. So I want to highlight first and foremost, let's talk about where we are right now, even not even just as a country, but just as a region, as a community, when it comes to employment. Right now, everybody is, looking for employment. Some people aren't looking for employment. Let's talk about, like, as far as the workforce and where we are right now, Stacey.
Okay, so where we are right now, we are in a transitional period of folks coming off of unemployment, the pandemic assistance, emergency assistance, extended benefits. We're getting ready to transition, and we are trying to get individuals back to work. And our goal is to assist those individuals in finding successful employment. We have a lot of people that are not working. And so, I mean, it's a lot. And I mean, we have every Monday morning, there's a line, out the door, down the mall, waiting to get inside. And people have to wait for about an hour just to get on the computer. And so, we are we're in a place where we want to help individuals get marketable skills.
Yes.
So that's the side that I work on. And so we do have a lot of people that are, want to come in for training. And we're trying to get individuals back to work,
Yes.
because that's how we have to stimulate and grow the economy.
Right.
So we go back to work. And so that can be a barrier. We kind of have ran into some walls with that, with folks depending on the unemployment rate, unemployment assistance and the pandemic assistance right now. So
yeah,
we want everybody to get back to work.
Right. And like you said, it helps our economy. And then one thing that I think about, and I understand, some people are fearful of going back into the workplace and, just trying to get themselves back going. But one thing that I also think about is just being optimistic, of course, about everything is an opportunity to now put myself in a position to do better. Like, I feel like with jobs, hiring the way that they are and them seeking individuals who are skilled, that this puts you in a position to be able to get better paying jobs and better, with higher skills, more responsibilities, and just being able to take advantage of the opportunities that we see right now. Do you see a lot of people taking advantage, or is it just kind of like?
Yeah, I do see the past couple of weeks, May was kind of slow for our orientation. But like, I have an orientation tomorrow. It's virtual. Okay. However, I think I have about 20 people signed up for that orientation.
Nice.
So the numbers are increasing. Now we hope that at least half of those will show up
right.
for orientation. But a lot of people they're ready to get some marketable skills,
right,
so that they can get back to work and be self-sufficient. We are seeing an increase in numbers. And so that's a good thing. Now, our case managers are a little overworked. However, they are busy.
I'm sure.
Yes, but we are seeing an increase in that. And logistics is one of our booming markets right now. A lot of people want to do CDL. They want to get the CDL license.
Nice.
Even if you don't want to be a truck driver, they have I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's like a broker, some type of broker where you find the jobs for the truck drivers.
Yes. Freight broker.
Yes. Freight broker, and the technical schools are offering those particular trainings. So even if you don't want to, if you're a female, and I've seen a lot more females driving trucks. If you're a female, you don't want to drive a truck, you can be a freight broker.
Right.
And it pays excellent money. So there's some ends, there's some ways that, we can make, people can make money.
Right. And I think about this as an opportunity for people to really take advantage of the market that we're in, because it is so volatile, that we have to be able to approach this with strategy. And so people being able to take advantage of the resources and the services that SC Works has to offer, utilizing these trainings and, the virtual sessions to prepare them to be better equipped whenever they go out to these interviews and doing resumes, because now it puts you in a position, I'm more marketable. I have more skills that I can add to my resume, and more skills typically leads to more pay. And I think that is the conversation that people are not really engaging in, or it's just a concept that's just foreign. So, Stacey, can you give us a little bit of a breakdown of some of the programs that SC Works has to offer, and, how do they get to them?
Okay. So we have, for example, just to name a few off the top of my head that I can think of course, I just mentioned the CDO training. But we also have like folks that want to go into medical assistant. Medical assistant at one time was paying $9 an hour. The pay has gone up significantly, between $12 and $15 an hour.
Wow.
So the pay is going up with that. even if someone comes in and says, I want to do nursing assistant like a CNA, they can build on top of that CNA program and get a medical assistant 2-year degree because the trainings coincide with each other. So they can
right.
We have business associate degrees. Someone can get an associate's degree with us through our program. We will pay for up to 2 years. We will pay for welding, like Arc Labs have a great welding program. I mean, welders make a lot of money. And
they make a lot of money.
They make a lot of money. And if you've been driving around Greenville lately, construction is everywhere. Townhouses, hotels.
Listen.
Where there's construction, there's welding involved.
That's it. That's it.
Welding is a great opportunity to make money as well, get a skill set. Plumbing, electrical, HVAC, heating, ventilation, air conditioning is a great skill set, a great training to go into. We still have some people that do, human services and marketing. That's fine as well. There's been a couple of times we have paid for bachelor's degrees, and that's only because that person probably only had just like a few credit hours left, maybe 12 to 20 credit hours left to get their degree. And of course, the training program and the provider has to be on our approved list of training. But we have a plethora of training programs, and those are the ones that I see on the trend. Medical, construction, advanced manufacturing, mechatronics.
Oh, man.
Yes, things like that. Welding, logistics. Those are some of our popular ones right now. And if anybody ever was unsure, go to the Department of Labor website. It's DOL, I think it's dol.sc.gov. And you can look at the trend of jobs that are trending in the areas, because now Spartanburg might be different from Greenville.
Right.
You can see the trends of the job market of what it actually looks like. That can help you gauge what type of training program that you may want to go into.
Oh, I love that. And sometimes I'm glad you said that, because a lot of times you don't find where people are necessarily running after trades. And for you to name most of those ones, those are trades, and they pay very well. Because I think sometimes people get kind of short-sighted. Oh, well, I need a degree to do this, or I needed and really and truthfully, you can go and get your trade and make just as much money as people who have degrees.
Yep.
Right. And that's
not more.
Right.
Yep.
I would never forget working at an organization and having one of my students who was working, and I think he was doing like fast food or something like that, but ended up going through the program. And I think it was when you were there, Stacy.
Yeah.
And it was through fatherhood, and he ended up getting the plumbing certification.
Mm-hmm.
And when Brother Man came back over there, and he was like, "Yo, like they get ready to pay me $32 an hour." I'm like, "What in the world?" Like, that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's about. We recently had a guy, I would say maybe around December or so. He just was released from prison, had been incarcerated for a long time, about 10 years. But he was very young, about 35-ish or so. Of course, he had a felony.
Yeah.
Went through our program. I helped him with his resume, did a functional type of resume, because he has worked when he was a teenager in his younger years.
Right.
Created a functional resume for him, and he went through CDL to get his CDL license. He didn't get that right away, but what he did was he was so determined, because his determination made me work harder for him.
Wow.
And he got a job at a pizza place in Greer.
Mm-hmm.
The supervisor there liked his work ethic so much, he wrote a letter of recommendation for this young man 2 weeks later, he got a job with the company. This guy right now, he was one of our success stories. He's making 75 grand a year. And just
come on.
So this young man is, man, I'm telling you, he's amazing. He's amazing.
Listen, that's what it's about.
What like, yeah, that's what it's about. Because guess what? He if he tells his story can help the next person, and so on and so on. But bring that determination, bring your drive, bring your passion, bring that with you, and the sky is the limit.
That's it.
Yes.
That is, oh man, that fulfills me, because I think sometimes, you know, of course, with us working in workforce development, economic mobility, we think about things from a larger scope to say, okay, this is the reason why we want to get you into employment. So we want to get you into employment. This helps our economy, but also it helps to alleviate poverty and the continuation of it. And so it allows you to be able to grow. It allows you to be able to provide for your family, to be stable. And now as you're able to do that, you start to set a standard. And this is the beginning of breaking generational curses of poverty. And so this is why we are so embedded to what we do, to hear success stories like that. And why career exposure is so important.
It's very important. It's very important. Yeah. And I mean, he was just like, I don't even know where to start. I was like, you know what? You showed up. So let's get you started. And his case manager and I, we worked diligently to help this young man. But his determination, he was like, I'm not gonna give up. His sister was like, you can stay with me until you get yourself on your feet. I mean, it was no time. And I was like, this dude right here, he needs to come and visit, you know, one of our open houses, or I mean, not open house, but like when we have our orientation, so he can speak and say, you know what, here's my story. This is what I did. You can get there too. Yeah. And we've had several folks that are very determined to get back out there, you know.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing too. It's this hunger. You know, it's very unfortunate because we see so many individuals who don't have the hunger, and we do associate it because we understand that there's a lot of underlying barriers. But it's this tenacity that employers are looking for. So how do you fight through, you know, adversity? And this is something literally I just shared with my kids at Urban Lead today. And we talked about whenever you have people who tell you no, or, you know, even when it's hard for you to believe in yourself, you have to push through. It's just a feeling. It is just a feeling. The way that you overcome, like you have to persevere through those moments when you don't feel like it. And I think that that's where we are right now as an economy, as a community, trying to get people back to work is trying to fight through that, you know, well, I don't want to go back to work and I got comfortable getting extra money. And, you know, so it's hard.
It's hard. It's hard. Yeah. It is. And, you know, what we try to tell individuals is that don't get too comfortable with this train. You know, this, you know, it's gravy right now, but it's gonna end. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when it ends? You know, we partner with Goodwill, and you know they have the CSEP program. The CSEP program is like the AARP program that hires folks that are 55 and over, right?
Okay, yes.
So I just hired a lady yesterday. Now she only want to work 15, 20 hours a week. That's fine because we only just need her to shred papers, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Some, you know, some on the job training experience.
Right.
But what was very striking to me, was impressive to me, was that she said, well, what I did was during 2020, she said, I've been unemployed since 2019 of December. And she said, but what I did, all of 2020, I did digital skills training. I said, oh, wow. I said, well, what did you do? Like, what training did you take? She started
Right.
off. I took basic Spanish, graphic design, Microsoft Office, that includes Excel, PowerPoint, Word. She says, I
What?
don't know how to create documents. Now, this lady is, I'm not sure how old she is, but she may be in her 60s. But I was so impressed by what she took the initiative to do during her idle time.
Right.
Helped her to be able to get this position because I needed someone with some basic computer skills just to be able to enter information into an Excel spreadsheet. You know, so it's just that little bit of knowledge and information
Right.
the initiative to do is going to help bring her a little bit extra income.
Right.
Or so. Yeah.
And it helps you to stay employable, because the thing is, if people, I think sometimes they don't realize that too, like, you're there to solve a problem.
Right.
And if you solve the problem the right way, then you're employable. That means that the employer needs to keep you around to continue to solve that problem.
Yes.
But if you're there and you're not solving a problem, then they really don't need you. And so it's about, how can I come into these roles and solve a problem so that I can continue to stay here? Because regardless of it, corporations, they spend thousands of dollars just to bring new employees on. And so it's not their goal to be able to have to go out and rehire every single month or every couple months, you know, like they actually want employees who are going to come in, put forth that work and energy to learn and grow within their company.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We had some employers today, and I wish I had the name of the employer, but I can find out later. I just overheard someone talking about a flyer. Some companies have $1,000 to $1,500 sign-on bonus. If you apply and you get a job, they're going to pay you $1,000 to $1,500 sign-on bonus. And you may have to put in your time, maybe 30, 90 days, I'm not sure. But what a great incentive just to apply and get a job.
Right.
I mean, you know, hey.
Give me a hiring bonus.
I know. Yeah, you know, just, I mean, hey, it's there. Yeah, it's there. Yes.
You know, and it's crazy, Stacey, because like, I really feel like the culture that we're in, and I get it, I understand. I'm an entrepreneur myself.
Right.
But there is strategy to how to pursue entrepreneurship.
Yes.
There's a way to do it and to continue to build on your skill and stuff. And I think right now, what's very misleading is seeing a lot of coaches throw this idea out that, you know, you should be an entrepreneur. You need to quit your job. And so now I feel like people now have this mindset that I don't need to go clock in at nobody's job. And, you know, I'm much better than that. And I can do this on my own, but not realizing, like, it's kind of hard to say that if you've never been consistent at clocking in at a job, because when you're an entrepreneur, you're going to have to clock in at your own job. So, you know,
that's even harder. It takes more discipline than you can ever imagine.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And so it's just that faithfulness that I always look at it like, you know, I hear people say, well, I ain't trying to work and I don't want to do this. I ain't trying to clock in on the man's job, you know, and it's just like, but a lot of times those opportunities help you to build and develop the skill and the tenacity, the energy, the mind, you know, the mind work that you're going to need to be a successful entrepreneur or to be a business owner, because you need strategy. You have to be able to create operations. You got to be able to create systems and processes. And so I think that, you know, it's just this mindset that I don't really need to work. That is what's, I think, unfortunate right now, because it's like you have some professionals who are like, yes, I get it. I'm ready to go. You know, I want to grow in my career and then be able to walk out and, you know, do what I'm going to do. But then you have another set who's like, I really don't want to do that. Like, I want to go straight to the top immediately. And it's like, it doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way.
Doesn't work that way. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
Yes. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. And it's not easy. And you can, I promote being entrepreneur as well. However, you can work your 9 to 5 for now and still work as an entrepreneur until you no longer need your 9 to 5.
And that's it.
And you got to build your way up to that.
That's it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the strategy. And so, I hope you guys, as you are listening, or even as you're sharing this video, you guys might but even as you're sharing this video, you guys will see that there's strategy to building towards getting to the goal that you want to be at, that you can actually do this. And so this actually leads me into my next segment for this, as far as talking about, even for your business, Stacey, talk about, what you have going on, even outside of, of your 9 to 5.
Right. So what I do have is, I sell ginger turmeric shots or juice, however you want to call that. Ginger is good for digestive, energy, upset stomach.
Yes.
Turmeric is good for inflammation. If you work out or exercise, you got bad knees, or, swollen joints, it helps with inflammation, all that good stuff. And I will tell you how I got into this. It really was like, I slipped up on it.
Wow.
And I didn't really, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really want to do this, but it wanted to do me. Okay. So I used to buy the 2-ounce ginger shots at Publix.
Okay. Yeah.
Like $4 for a 2 ounce. When COVID hit, we're doing everything to keep our immune system
right.
Good.
Right.
Sea moss, ginger, elderberry, vitamin D, zinc, you name it. I got a microwave full of vitamins right now on top of it.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to learn how to make my own ginger turmeric shots myself.
Right.
So what I did was I kept researching it, figured out the right recipe, started making my own ginger turmeric shots. All I did was share it on my Facebook story, from like cut up the ginger and the turmeric, because I buy fresh ingredients.
Right.
And put the honey and the black pepper in it and all that good stuff. And 4 people inboxed me that same night. Are you selling this? I was like, no, I'm not selling
right.
it. Decided to kind of make it on my own just to save money.
Right.
So now I sell it. I just got my LLC.
Come on.
Nature's Nurture. Nature's with a Z. Nature's Nurture. Got my tax ID number. Everything was just happening so fast.
Yes.
I literally did not have time to think. Like, I was like, one week I had 50 orders. One week I had 30 orders. One week I had 40 orders. And
oh my gosh.
I was just making ginger turmeric shots left and right. And so it just kind of happened that way. But I enjoy, a healthy lifestyle. I try my best to do that. And it was like, you know what? Get healthy with me. You know what I mean? So people were like, well, I've been having this tightness here, or my elbow hurt. It's like, you know what? You might need some turmeric. That probably could help you.
Right.
They was like, you know what? My elbow doesn't even hurt anymore. So it's just those things, helping to build your immune system. I was just like, they say, when I was reading, I saw this thing that said, don't start a business, solve a problem, and the business will take care of itself.
That's it, Stacey.
Yeah. So it's the problem was we need to build our immune system. We need the gut healthy, because women, we have gut issues sometimes. And the turmeric helps with inflammation and all that. So we know what, let's just all in one.
Yes.
So that's kind of how that started with my my entrepreneurship. I just kind of slipped up on it.
Yes.
Yes.
But a lot of times that's kind of how most people end up finding it, because it's something that you are typically something that you're passionate about doing. And then you just start to realize like, oh, y'all want to pay for that? Yeah. Okay. I just like doing this, and it's crazy because that is a lot of what you hear from entrepreneurs and business owners. Their story is like, I really enjoy doing this. And so this is, I landed on this. And so that is amazing. Even from the first time I even met you, Stacey, like you have always been consistent at, being healthy, eating healthy, like trying to be your best self, like from the internal, external, all of that. And so when you came out with the turmeric, I was like, listen. And I think that is another reason too, going to the next part of it, like why people would even trust to buy your product, because you are walking it, you live it, you motivate all of us. I'm like, I think I need to go and join the boxing because Stacey is in there killing it right now. Like,
yes, I love boxing. I love it. I like the discipline of it and all that good stuff. So, yeah.
And that's amazing because like that's typically, I'm sure, why most people even follow. They're just like, because Stacey is like, she's in it. And so it's easy for people to trust to say, okay, I'm going to buy this product. Of course, I mean, I'm a product of it. I buy it.
Yes.
So
I appreciate it.
Look, no problem. Go ahead and add my order today too. Okay. I just ran out of my last two. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. But I'm actually enjoying it because I'm on my own journey. I am literally going slow. I'm taking one healthy choice a day, and I'm like just walking it. So, but that has been the jump start and kick start to everything, because the thing is, like, when I take the turmeric and ginger in the morning, first of all, for y'all to understand this, I mean, it cleans your system out. That's number one. But number two, you feel great.
Yep.
You feel great. Like, I used to feel like I used to be like sluggish. I am probably about 2 or 3 weeks, Stacey, I haven't had any coffee. And normally I drink coffee in the morning. Right. I haven't had any coffee.
That's
and
awesome.
I have been doing my turmeric and ginger shots every morning.
Yeah.
And it has, I really and truly, I'm a firm believer in the product. Like, I really am. So that is definitely kudos to you for that.
Thank you. I'm still working on, making some, eventually I'm going to come out with maybe like a body scrub, a turmeric body scrub, a turmeric facial mask.
Come on with the face. Come on. Yes.
Yep, the face, and maybe some lozenges like the ginger throat, to choose for the winter.
Okay.
So I'm going to be working on that for the future, so that way I can eventually get a website so I can ship the scrubs and the lozenges and all that kind of stuff. That's the stuff I can ship. So I'm gonna be using my summer to work on that, to get that up and running. So
I love it. Like, this is what it's all about. And hopefully, and I'm even praying that for you, like, just complete increase, that you have this whole, like, we get to walk in Stacey's like nature shop, and we get to come in there. We get to get rosemary, turmeric, ginger. We get to get all of it. Like, all of it. Okay.
Shining and skin gonna be glistening and glowing.
Listen, I mean, when I say, because it's needed, even if you can come up, because you're good at this now, Stacey, I need me a really good probiotic.
You know what? I saw a probiotic at Harris Teeter. So
really,
now I'm very conscious of, anytime I see something with ginger and turmeric in it, I buy it, because I want to taste it. I want to try it and see if I can come up with my own recipe to get that. So I did see one at Harris Teeter, so I can work on that
That
yes.
I tell you,
I bought it from Harris Teeter's. It was a big bottle, but it was like $3.99. It says probiotic. And I was like, it said plant-based probiotic. I was like, okay, I want to keep this bottle so I can see what's all in it, so I can create.
Right.
Yep.
I'm telling you, I'm a firm advocate of my probiotic because I take it with that is with the turmeric and ginger as well. But I even, because I had stopped taking my probiotic because I was just on my turmeric. I was like, oh man, this is like this thing got me. It's amazing.
It is.
So but yeah, I think that is so awesome because I feel like your gift has truly made room for you in this space, and like you have conquered it, and you're like literally walking it out. So I love it.
Hi, girlfriend.
Look, I love it. You know I love it.
Yes, thank you. I'm trying to get it in there, you know?
I know that's right.
Yep.
But for the people who may not know, we'll get ready to go ahead and wrap up here, y'all. Okay. And if you guys have any questions, please put it in the chat. Put your questions in the chat. If you have anything, please make sure you're sharing the broadcast, doing all that good stuff. Stacey, where can these people find you on social media?
On social media. So on social media, Stacey McKinney is my name. Then my business is Nature's Nurture, and that's NATURZ Nurture, NURTURE, Nature Nurture. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. So my handle on Instagram is Nature's Nurture as well on IG. And I can also be reached if someone wants to text me or call me, say, hey, I want to order, I want to try your ginger turmeric shots. You can just give me a call or text me at 864-346-7538.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it. All right. Stacey, you have blessed us today. And I do thank you. I do thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, Cierra G. Wiles checking out now. Your trend-setting coach, helping you guys make better career decisions. Now, you guys have the information. SC Works is definitely helping people find employment. Y'all don't wait till the last minute to try to go find a job. It's just not going to work.
Come and do it now before the
do it now.
Before the line. Before the line is backed all the way out to Publix.
Listen, because it will be. Because these checks, I'm telling y'all share the video. Bless somebody who don't know. But the checks get cut off. When is it, Stacey?
Oh, June 30th, but some are going to start. It's going to start on the 26th. But by June 30th, just 2.5 more weeks, and it's going to be done.
I'm telling y'all, don't wait till the last minute. Please help somebody, share it. If they need help finding a job, DM me, DM Stacey. We are here to help. I promise.
And take
because what's gonna happen? I know what's gonna happen. Everybody's gonna wait to the last minute, and then everybody's gonna say, "You know what? I'm busy. I can't really help." And then people are gonna get frustrated. And now there's a wait before you can even try to get in the doors and all of it. Y'all don't want to go through that. Don't
want to go through that. So be proactive, not reactive. So that way we can get you some good training, some free training. Take advantage of it. You know, it's there to help you guys to grow.
That's it. Thank you so much, Stacey, for joining the conversation. I do appreciate it as always. As always. All right, y'all. We signing out.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.